Hi.
Hi, we're still live.
Yeah.
Or I am. I've been AWOL. This summer's been so busy. Sorry guys, our videos don't come out as often as we'd like them to, but once we get back into the winter and things slow down, it'd be a little better and we'll do some group videos. But we were tagged by somebody, but Angie can't remember who.
I watched so many of you guys, I forget.
So then we're like, okay, who are we going to say tagged us because we can't remember? But then we just watched Dylan, DM Friend 25, and he said whoever hadn't been tagged, just consider yourself tagged. So we're just going to say that Dylan tagged us. So thanks, Dylan. If you know you tagged us, sorry, but we forgot who you were. So we're just going to go through the questions. The first question is favorite childhood book.
And I don't really know. I can't remember any
Fail.
favorite one. So the one that I thought of was, I always liked Curious George when I was young. So that's
cool.
what I'm going with.
He's cool. Maybe that's why your son loves monkeys.
Probably. Because I bought him Curious George books.
Okay, so mine would be, actually I have a book that I absolutely loved. It was, we called it a RIF program back in the 70s when I was in elementary school, and it was RIF, which is Reading is Fun, and they used to come to our school and we got to pick a book, and I loved that day when we got to do that. One time I ended up picking a book and I loved it. It was a little kid's book. It's about a magician. It's got a little boy in it, and he walks into this bakery, and the bad guy is dressed up like an old woman baker, but he's actually a man, and he gives this kid like an apple pie, and it had these letters on it, but when you twisted them around it said the bad guy's name. And I used to read that book over and over and over and look at the pictures. If you guys know what I'm talking about at all, please message me and tell me, because I want to get that book. I don't know what happened to it, and I don't remember the name. So it kills me. But actually, the book I do remember, though, is Babar. I used to love the elephant Babar.
Favorite type of music. And this is kind of a hard one because I put pop rock, but I really listen to everything.
Mine, I'm the same way, but I listen to everything from opera to bluegrass to rock to soft music. I love slow music, actually. But okay, number 3, music you like to listen to while you read.
None. It distracts me.
The only thing I could ever listen to would be classical, like some soft, just with no words.
And it'd have to be really low.
Yeah.
It couldn't be loud.
Yeah, because if I'm listening to any words, I get sidetracked. Yeah.
Number 4 is your favorite vacation spot. So if we're going with where we've been, mine would be Maui.
Hawaii.
Out of all the places that we've been. If we're going with somewhere where we haven't been, I've always wanted to go to Italy or Greece. Or both.
Same time. And mine, places we've been would be Bahamas. And my husband and I won a trip to there years ago, and it was awesome. And then someplace I've never been, it would be actually just a whole big trip to Europe. Would be Italy, Paris, all those kind of places. So that would be awesome. I want to do that someday. 5 is favorite music artist.
I'm going with Elvis. He was
Yeah,
awesome. And the reason I went with him, he's like kind of what got the whole rock and roll thing started. And
Because he's the king of rock and roll?
yeah, pretty much. I love his music. Even when I was growing up, we used to play the album over and over and over. That
You're telling your
one
age.
song, was it Hound Dog?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Ain't nothing
And
but
Jailhouse
rock.
Rock. And then Don't Be Cruel. I used to play those over and over and over and over and over and over. And then Michael Jackson, of course.
Which is the king of pop. You like all the kings.
Yeah. Well, and since those two are no longer with us, to pick like a current one, I went with like Adam Lambert.
The prince.
Yep. See? There you go. The king and the prince. And I really like Lady Gaga too. She's really different, but I like her music.
And Angie likes to dress like her on the weekends.
The meat bikini.
My favorite artist, hands down, definitely when I was a teenager and even now, is Michael Jackson. He'd be my #1 pick. I was in love with him in the 80s. My whole room was decorated with Michael Jackson.
Had the Beat It jacket, the Beat It pants.
And I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. And then, but actually current comes to my mind right off would be Adam Lambert. Love him. You guys probably know that if you've listened to our podcast or anything. I think he comes up in every podcast. And then also, my favorite group of all time would probably be U2. I also like Elton John a whole lot too. So
Moved you're into.
I visited today. I took my daughter to school today. I'm visiting today. I'm not staying here at work. Okay, we're never going to do this in 10 minutes. Number 6, most anticipated book coming in 2010.
Okay. If you're going, like, from now...
No, we're going for the whole year.
For the whole year?
Does that put a wrench in
Well,
it?
yeah, that puts a wrench in it because books that have already come out is different than books that are coming out the rest of this year.
Just do both. What would your whole year be?
My whole year, I would have to say the one I was waiting on the most was
Mockingjay.
Clockwork
Oh,
Angel.
really? Mine would be Mockingjay.
They're really close together,
Yeah.
so it's hard to say because they're two different stories. Because Clockwork is the prequel and Mockingjay was the end.
Good. That's why I would say Mockingjay because it's the end of the series.
Probably.
To see how it ends.
That one right behind it. But like
for
for now, like for the rest of the year from today forward, I have to go with Beautiful Darkness because
which is number 2 of
Beautiful Creatures.
by
Cami Garcia and Margaret Stahl.
Okay.
And the reason I'm picking that one, because there's other ones that I'm really looking forward to, but I've already read Beautiful Creatures. I'm not finished with some of the other ones that are coming out.
my 2010 is Mockingjay, which I already explained, but from September 14th on for the year is actually book 2 of Fallen, which is called
Torment.
Thank you. Number 7.
Number 7 is favorite book made into TV series.
Easy question.
Well, I haven't read any of these, but these are books that were made into TV series. Vampire Diaries and Pretty Little Liars. It's a tie.
Oh, Damon.
Yeah.
Damon. My answer would be the same. Vampire Diaries, I think that would probably be number 1, but Pretty Little Liars, I love it too. I love the girls that they picked. Favorite book into a movie? Definitely Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. And I think we agree. You read number 9
Number
then.
9, book that made you fall in love with reading.
And I see your answer, which is one of mine. And I think I've already even did a video on this. It's Sooner or Later. And I don't remember who wrote it. It was a woman writer.
I don't remember either. But they made it into an
movie.
after-school special. And
A show.
We're showing our age again because I don't think they do that anymore.
And Rex Smith was in it. And, and he actually did songs from it.
Yes.
There's a song called Sooner or Later.
Yes.
And Take My Breath Away.
Yes.
But if you watch any of my videos, I think I've got, when we first started these videos back in January of 2010, I do a review of Sooner or Later because I think you read it and then you passed it on to me. But number 10, anyone in particular that got you into reading?
Which was my Granny Rice.
Yeah, our Granny. So, and my answer actually was Granny and you because I always saw you reading or you'd pass me a book.
Yeah, here you gotta read this.
Yeah, but okay, so that's it, guys. We just need to tell you who we're tagging. We'd love to hear your answers. Actually, we had put Caitlin, ex-Miss Book Obsessed, on here, but I think she already got tagged because I think somebody else said her.
Might have.
ChapterChicks, so Jessie and Stacy. Want to hear your answers?
You're tagged. Jessica Book Reviews.
And I guess her name's Jessica. And then, I don't know if I say this girl's name right. It's Maribookz or maybe Maribookz. It's, so books with a Z on the end. So love to hear yours. I know we talk back and forth a lot. So, you guys are tagged. You're it. And go. Go. Happy reading. We'll see you next time. Bye. Peace out. Or is it peace out? Peace out.